Hello, good morning, children. This is MD Ramjan. Today I'm going to teach 10th class English, Unit 6, B reading. Children, all of you get ready with the textbook. This B reading is a poem. That poem name is Or Will the Dreamer Wake? Or Will the Dreamer Wake? This is a poem written by Medora Chevalier, and this is the poem. It is related to environment, and to protect the environment, these three lessons are given to you. And B poem reading, it is also about the environment, how the creatures and animals, birds, they disappear in this environment, and why don't we take care of this protecting environment. The poem, it realizes and it asks so many questions to the readers. So what I want to say that the poem is very interesting. Here animals and two animals and birds, about the birds given to you, how they extinct, how they disappear in the nature. So who is responsible for this disappearing these animals? Question arises here after reading the poem. So let me come to this poem now. All of you get ready. Or will the dreamer wake? So generally about this universe and world, which is there, east, west, north and south, four directions, those are there. In these four directions, poet is going to take one creature, one thing, one animal in one direction. So the poet is going to tell us here. Let us see. Out in the east, the jungle listens. The tigress plaintive growls in pain. The great trees hear her breathing, shaking inside her still the new lives wait. These cups could be the last ones ever to freely live and roam and mate. Our grandchild knows the tiger never, or will the dreamer wake? Question is asked in the last line. First stanza, it is telling us about that in the world, the east side of that world, in the nature, there is a jungle. From that jungle, we listen. What we listen there? Listens to the tigress plaintive growls in pain. Tigress, it gives the sound, sad sound, that is pain. Growls in pain and making a sound. Growl means nothing but it is making a sound. Plaintive means a sad sound it gives. The great trees hear her breathing. In the forest, in the nature, in the east, that nature which is there, the trees, they hear her breathing. Who's breathing here? Her word is used here. Why? Because that tigress given to you. Tiger, tigress. Male, female. Tigress is the female animal. So, who hears her? Great trees hear her breathing. Shaking also. Inside her still the new lives wait. So in the forest, that tigress is going to give the birth to the new ones, new cubs. And these cubs could be the last ones ever. Poet is telling that these cubs only may be the last ones. Thereafter, there no more cubs. There will be no more tigers. That means there are very rare animals. Thereafter, there will be no animals in the nature. To freely live and roam and mate. Our grandchild knows the tiger never. So the coming future generation children, that people, they don't know what is tiger. They don't know what will be the tiger. Knows the tiger never, or will the dreamer wake? But what about this dreamer? Dreamer means we the people. Can we awake? Is it awaken? Question is asked. Or will the dreamer wake? Man is not going to wake up. Man is not going to protect these animals here. That is the thing here. So that stanza tells us here, in the east, in a jungle, a tigress gives a birth, and when it gives the birth, it was in painful sound. It makes the painful sound. All the trees, great trees, they hear the sound of breathing of that animal, and that may be that the last ones, that cubs, and grandchildren, our grandchildren, they don't know what are the tigers. I'm coming to the next stanza. Far in the north, the white bear snuffles. Down in her lair, the gleaming snow. She waits for all the life she is making Outside the crashing glacier grow. These cups could be the last cups ever to freely live and roam and mate. Our grandchild knows the white bear never, or will the dreamer wake? In the second stanza, what about it tells us is here, in the north side, for in the north, the white bear snuffles. White bear snuffles means here, it will be the breathing of that, it will be noisily. For in the north, the white bear snuffles down in her lair the gleaming snow. She waits for all the life she is making. Outside the crushing glacier grow. So outside the crashing glaciers grow. That area that will be that totally that north will be covered with snow, and these white bears those are there, and that white bear animal it would be also lost one, and later with our grandchild he does not know the white bear, he never. Outside the crashing glacier grow because that totally it is covered with the snow. The caps, these caps could be the last caps ever. That small bear, that will be the last one. Our grandchild knows the white bear never. He doesn't know the future generation people. That is the second stanza in the north side. It is discussed about the bear, and that it will be totally going to disappear. That lost caps only, that last small bear only, that will be lost. Poet is telling that. One is east, another is the north. Third stanza, you see, there in the west, the song thrush warbles. She weaves her nest to hold her clutch. A long wait now to find a partner. The eggs are laid, there are not much. These chicks could be the last ones, ever the last to fly and sing and mate. Our grandchild knows the song thrush never, or will the dreamer wake? So poet is asking here in the third stanza, in the another corner of the world, that is the west. There in the west, the song thrush warbles. The song comes here, that it is warbles means to sing with a high continuous, but quickly changing sound. That is warbles. Thrush is a bird here. West, the song thrush warbles. She weaves her nest to hold her clutch. So what does that bird do here? She weaves her nest to hold her clutch. A long wait now to find a partner. That bird waits for its her partner. And the eggs are laid, and there are not much. And these chicks could be the last ones ever. And in this stanza also poet is telling that there may be the last these chicks. And our grandchild knows the song thrush never. Our grandchild, he will never know this bird grandchild, he doesn't know what is thrush bird. Or will the dreamer wake? Even though that dreamer, will he wake? Question is asking like this. I'm coming to the next stanza, you see that? Deep in ocean south the whale swims. Her song of birthing fills the seas. Thousands of creatures wait the moment the salmon birth that they will see. This child could sing the final whale song, the last to make the oceans shake. Our grandchild never hears its mystery, or will the dreamer wake? Again, question is asked in this stanza, that it is a stanza of the fourth stanza. Here it is discussed about the south. In the south, it is discussed about the whales, the what you call that, the largest creature in the ocean or seas. Whale swims, her song of birthing fills the seas. When it gives the birth to the other small whales and it gives the sound, it fills the seas. Thousands of creatures wait the moment. There, thousands of the creatures they wait, and that is salmon birth that they will see. So when the whale gives the birth, that time other creatures in the ocean and the sea, they will be ready to see that holy, what you call that, salmon birth. The child could sing the final whale song. So our next generation, the grandchild, that like people, they listen that final whale song, the last to make the oceans shake. Our grandchild never hears its mystery. So our grandchild, he never hears that mystery. Even though dreamer of this world, can he awake? Will the dreamer wake? Asking the question. Dreamer means nothing but the man. Coming to the last stanza, children. Here in the center, four directions gather. The path ahead leads up or down. Is this our lost bright new world birthing? Is this our waving as we down drone? This could be our lost true moment, knowing the truth our choices make. Our grandchild asks, that was the moment, and the dreamer wake, and did the dreamer wake? Asking the question. So in the last stanza, what the poet tells here, he is coming to the center of the world, that is here in the center. Four directions gather. The path ahead leads up or down. But is this our last bright new world birthing? Is this last one, that new world birthing here, giving the birth? Is this our waving as we drown? So when we are going deep into the water, is it the last one waving the hand which appears on the surface of the water? That means man is going to drown in the water. Not only in the water, he is going to be collapsed and he is going to disappear in the nature. This could be our lost true moment, knowing the truth our choices make. So our choices we are going to make, that will be last one. Our grandchild asks then what he asks, that was the moment. The grandchild in future, what he would ask then, that was the moment, this is the moment, and did the dreamer wake? That grandchild asks as why that dreamer did not wake up. Did the dreamer wake up? Wake? He asks the question. So all stanzas, last line asks, or will the dreamer wake? Question is asked. But now last stanza it tells the grandchild asks the man who was in the past, did the dreamer wake? He asked the question. This is a poem written by Medero Chevalier. Children, I am coming back to the poem. Once again I am reading. You see them. Out in the east the jungle listens. Out in the east the jungle listens, the tigress plaintive growls in pain. The great trees hear her breathing, shaking inside her still. The new lives wait. These cups could be the last ones ever. To freely live and roam and mate. Our grandchild knows the tiger never, or will the dreamer wake? Second stanza. Far in the north the white bear snuffles down in her lair the gleaming snow. She waits for all the life she is making outside the crashing glacier grow. These cups could be the last cups ever, to freely live and roam and mate. Our grandchild knows the white bear never, or will the dreamer wake? Third stanza. There in the west the strong thrush wobbles. She weaves her nest to hold her clutch. A long wait now to find a partner. The eggs are laid. There are not much. These chicks could be the last ones ever. The last to fly and sing and mate. Our grandchild knows the song thrush never, or will the dreamer wake? Next stanza. Deep in ocean south the whales sings. Her song of birthing fills the seas. Thousands of creatures wait the moment the solemn birth that they will see. The child could sing the final wake song, the last to make the oceans shake. Our grandchild never hears its mystery, or will the dreamer wake? And last stanza, children. Here in the center, four directions gather. The path ahead leads up or down. In this our last bright new world birthing, is this our weaving as we drown? This could be our last true moment, knowing the truth our choices make. Our grandchild asks, that was the moment, and did the dreamer wake? This is the poem, children. Let us see for the next lesson in the next video.